Apple Worldwide Developers Conference 2015 is almost here! Hi, I'm Aaron Jones and welcome to another vlog coming to you from Nihama in Japan. And today I want to talk to you about the next Apple event, which I like to do when Apple events come up. And the next event is the Worldwide Developers Conference 2015, which will be on June 8th, Monday. Here in Japan, it's at 2 a.m. On Tuesday the 9th morning. So hopefully I can wake up and watch some of it. I hope to watch it. I like watching or listening to it on my iPad while it streams. And the time is that it's going to be in when it's going to be held is Pacific time at 10 a.m. on the 8th of June, which is this upcoming Monday. Now, being an Apple fan and liking things Apple, I want to talk about what I think will happen during this event. And of course, the first thing we're going to see, probably iOS 9. This is usually where they introduce this Worldwide Developers Conference keynote is where they, every year by year, announce the new operating system for iPhones and iPads, which of course is iOS, and probably 9 will come out. Now, I think there's going to be not a lot of new features, so probably some new features, and probably more on the developer side. Again, this is a developers conference, and then some probably for users, but probably making it more stable, more user-friendly, and maybe fixing up some of the problems that have already occurred. And then there's probably going to be a music streaming service that will be coming to the iPhone and iPad and probably the Mac as well. Though being in Japan, I don't think it's going to come out here very soon. There's a lot of rumors about this on the net, but I haven't really read too many about them because, like I said, that kind of service usually doesn't come to Japan, so I haven't really been interested in it. But maybe it will launch on the launch day. Who knows when iOS 9 comes out, probably this fall. The next thing, of course, is macOS. They also introduced the new macOS. Last year it was macOS 10 Yosemite, and this year they'll probably do another one with a new name. Again, I think last year they made a lot of changes. This year we'll probably see some more changes, small ones, making things more stable. Maybe the new font that they had, which they use on, I believe, on the Apple Watch. And for some reason right now it has gone from my mind. But they have designed a new font, and so that maybe that will appear as a default font on Yosemite. However, they did change the font last year, so I don't think they will do it again this year. But it's their own font, so it's possible that they will do that. And always interested to see how it knows. And Craig Federighi will probably be on stage again. He's always entertaining, and I think he is fun to watch. Of course, then the next thing is probably the Apple Watch. They'll probably, because it's developers conference, they're going to talk about probably, I don't have an Apple Watch, but watch update to the OS on the watch, as well as standalone applications. From what I understand, I've never even touched one. There's no Apple Store in my area to go see one, but from what I understand, so all the apps are running basically on your iPhone and are kind of being streamed to the watch, not native to the watch, but that maybe at this developers conference, native Apple Watch applications will finally be around for developers to create and use. So maybe that will make the Apple Watch more enticing for me. Right now, the thing that keeps me from buying, I want one, but is the price. It's quite expensive here in Japan. It's over almost $500 for the version I want, which is the cheapest one of the big one. So I will have to wait on that in the near future. And the last thing I want to talk about now, usually at WWDC there's not a lot of hardware they talk about. It's all software and things aimed for the developer. Like last year they introduced a new SDK with HomeKit and Medical Kit or whatever, Health Kit, those things. And today I think also they're going to be more with HomeKit coming out this year. Just last week, some new devices finally started coming out for HomeKit. And this comes down to what I've been reading on the internet, and what I think as well, is that there will be a new Apple TV which will be the base of the HomeKit service for controlling the Internet of Things in your house. Now, there was rumors just a few days ago that the Apple TV, new version of the Apple TV, the little box, will not be debuting at this, but I think maybe it will, or at least they will talk about a new update to the software. They may not show any hardware, but they might show an SDK, applications running on its own, and then maybe at the iPhone event that comes up in September, they will debut the device itself, but it's possible they'll debut it here. I think it will be mentioned, and I think maybe they will show software, but they'll show it running on the 3rd generation one. I have the 2nd generation one, which no longer even has YouTube. But I'm waiting for the new one to come out to update for the new Apple TV, because I do use the Apple TV every day. And then there was also rumors of a TV streaming service. Again, probably won't come to where I am in Japan if such a thing comes out, but from reading on the internet at various sources, it looks like Apple still hasn't finished negotiating with all the different TV networks that are going to be involved with this, so we'll have to see in the future. Anyways, those are just some of my thoughts of what I will see, that I hope to see at the WWDC 2015. I'm looking forward to it, and hopefully I will watch it live, and I'll probably fall asleep halfway through, but who knows. Anyways, that's all I have to talk about today, and until next time, see you then. Goodbye.